Hey, how are you? We are Biocomparison. Thank you for coming in, and we have a great show for you today. We are going to be talking about biohacking vitamins, why it's important for you to get your biohacking through different types of vitamins. It's really beneficial for you to use supplements when you can. So we are going to be breaking down some of the reasons why you may use them, why you may like them, and how they can help you and benefit you. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right in. And I got this beautiful slide I would like for you to take a look at. And as we talk about this, which hopefully should make you
very smart,
I am going to ask you to
please like the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and leave a comment.
Yes, we would like to have a community with you as we talk about some of these topics. So vitamins, how do they work, and how long do you need to take them? A lot of times people take vitamins in cycles. They might take, for example, vitamin D for a certain amount of time, weeks, months, maybe Monday through Friday. It's always best to talk to a physician or some sort of, I would recommend a registered dietitian would be helpful as well. Someone who's a medical expert in that area that can help you out with how and when you should take vitamins. It really is going to depend on you. And a suggestion that I would do for myself. Again, this isn't medical advice. This is just education, and I'm kind of giving you a breakdown of what I would do. I would get my my blood tested and see where I'm deficient, talk about that with my primary care doctor, and then go from there. Together form a plan or get yourself around others who can help you form a plan at the direction of your primary care doctor. That can be a really beneficial way for you to really work on your vitamin intake and see what you're missing and what you may need. So let's go ahead and move on. When to take them. This is a good one. And again, this would be a great time to please tell you to
subscribe to the channel.
So when to take vitamins is really going to be subjective and up to you. Usually you're going to want to take them at the same time though, maybe the same time every day, or if you're doing a Monday through Friday or a weekend sort of thing, maybe the same time on those days. Definitely, again, I can't stress enough, it is something that you're going to want to test and check with the help of experts, professionals who can help you out with this. So my recommendation for myself would be for me to take my vitamins at the same time every day for at least a couple of months, and then check my levels of my blood again, maybe after 3 months, and see where I'm at, maybe even after 6 months. But ideally, if you're going to take vitamins, you're going to want to take them around the same time every day. That's a good rule of thumb for you so that you can kind of get a sense of how your body takes them in, what it's doing for your body, and then get more clear evidence with that through the blood work that's going to come. So let's go ahead and move on to our next slide. And we got a beautiful picture for you. Let's show you the picture. And once again,
like the video.
Ooh, a little forceful there. Just kidding. We hope that you do like the video. So taking expired vitamins. All right, this is a controversial topic right here. Nah, just kidding. It's not controversial. Obviously, you shouldn't take anything expired. That's probably the best advice I can give myself, is not to take anything expired. However, it is also of education that taking expired products does not mean that those products have necessarily gone bad. So same thing with vitamins. If you have an expired vitamin, that doesn't mean the vitamin is absolutely bad. If anything, it might mean that the levels of the strength have declined. That said, we don't know for sure. It's not worth the risk. So what I would do for myself, and what I would, if someone did ask me, what I would suggest is not to take anything expired. Make sure you get it renewed. Make sure it's within the range, because when it comes to vitamins, you really want to make sure that you are getting the proper dosage and being able to test to make sure that you are getting enough of it or you're not getting too much of it, so that can benefit your body. Now, definitely when we get into medicine, that's definitely much more dangerous to mess around with the dosing. So you want to make sure we get those completely right. Vitamins are supplementations that can help us, but they're not usually mandatory. A lot of time they're elective. So because in that nature, they're not as priority, it is something that you can toy around with. I would talk to a doctor about it or a pharmacist about it. They would be more equipped to educate you on expired product when it comes to vitamins and supplements. But for the most part, the recommendation is always to digest and take part in a nutritional nourishment that's going to be within a time range that's not expired. So keep that in mind before you take an expired vitamin. All right, let's move on to our next slide. Ooh, how do they taste? This is an interesting one. Let's go ahead and make it full screen. So I'm someone who kind of, I would say, has a weak stomach when it comes to vitamins. I don't like the taste of them at all. I never did. I know people that can chew them. Ugh. Even the ones that supposedly taste good, the kids ones, the little animal shaped ones, the ones that might be a specific flavor, they just always have rubbed me the wrong way. So the taste is going to be subjective. It's going to come down to you and what you like. I'm sure in the future technology will be more helpful with recipes that will provide vitamins that actually taste pretty good. Maybe like something like a milkshake, or in California we have a burger place called In-N-Out, which is pretty popular. You might have heard of it. Maybe something like that. I mean, I wouldn't imagine eating a hamburger vitamin tasting good, but I have heard of things like root beer floats and whatnot, and heard of it coming close. So we'll see where it comes down to, but as of now, it's going to be subjective. How vitamins taste, I wouldn't expect them to taste well. So be prepared to take them with a chaser, such as water, to down them. Water would be a nice, clean way to down their vitamin, get it into your system. All right, let's move on to our final slide. And let's full screen it. And what a beautiful image. This is a pretty nice one. Let's go ahead and talk about this one, combining vitamins.
Yes.
And before we do that, got to say this one more time.
Like the video.
All right. So combining vitamins, this is something that you definitely want to talk about with your doctor and maybe a pharmacist. Also, you want to talk to anyone who works in nutrition about this. This can be pretty helpful information just to gather some education about it. Ideally, though, you want to make sure you test your blood levels and see where they are if you are going to combine vitamins. It's in your best interest to know where you're at with all your levels and why. And if you are going to combine them, make sure you have a clear understanding of why you're going to combine them. Maybe you can get one already combined, like a one-a-day multivitamin for men or women. That would be probably more beneficial or helpful for you. So keep that in mind. And otherwise, you should be pretty well. So at this time, I am going to ask you to like, comment, subscribe to the channel so you can get more information about biohacking details that can help you out with your life. Thank you for being here. We had a lot of fun with this one, and we will see you soon for the next one. Be well.